Hello, little children. How are you today? Well, today I will be talking about the third video for circle casting. Circle casting. So, here's what you do.
In the doorway at. We could do it at water, which would be the west. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about at this point, you need to go back, maybe look at my other two videos. I'll try to have a few other people's videos saved in my favorites for this too, just kind of like a different perspective on things. Some other things about circle casting. You know, going back to the first part of this video, you can cast your circle different ways, you know, with your finger, with a wand, with a theme. But all those things really mean something too. Everything is symbolic. Think of it that way. The more you pay attention to what you're doing, the more control you have in your circle. So, what does metal do? How does this relate to a theme? Well, yeah, traditionally an theme is about the male power, right? Because what's an theme usually made out of? Well, because of the blade, normally, it's made out of metal. Well, metal, scientifically, metal absorbs energy. So if you're doing some kind of, you know, thing where you need to uptake the energy from the area for whatever reason, a theme's great. Also, a theme could be used to cut herbs if you need to in the circle. So it kind of has a dual use there. Some people have things to cast a circle and a theme inside the circle, but they only use the other thing to cast the circle. And the reason being is because of what I'm going to talk about next. Okay, wands. I love using wands to cast circles. This is just what I do. The reason why is because a lot of the wands you can get in stones. Stones have impressions in them, especially crystals. So think about the meaning behind each and every individual gemstone. For example, you could use a citrine wand to infuse a lot of sun energy into the circle for whatever reason. Let's just say you're calling up Apollo. It would be a really good idea to use a wand made out of citrine. Also, by the way, citrine draws people out of depression. So if, let's just say you have a group of people, a few of them are known depressed people, using citrine to infuse that circle is not such a bad idea. In fact, it could be a really good thing to do for those people. Rose quartz. Very powerful in terms of love energy. So let's say you're doing a love spell or ritual. Using a rose quartz wand would be really great to cast that circle with. Especially if you're doing a spell or ritual to Aphrodite. We mentioned the finger. Well, the finger is good if you don't really have very much, you know, very many other things. Obviously, other things kind of give you more energy than what you normally have to cast that circle. But, you know, if you can't afford things like wands or whatnot, if you just don't have them right now, then you can always cast a circle with your finger. Now, you can lay the circle down as well counterclockwise, and it works the same way. You will feel some kind of drawing energy much more than when you go clockwise. This is normal. This is what basically happens when you draw a circle counterclockwise. This is what's supposed to happen. Then let's just say at the end of your ritual, you want to take the circle back up. Well, no matter how you go, counterclockwise or clockwise, you can take that energy back up. It's all the power of the mind. You just take it up through your finger or your wand or your theme. So this is it. This is the end of the third video, and from here you need to go off into the world all by yourselves and explore.